Hello, welcome. Today is the 1st January 2021. Happy New Year. Best wishes for the new year. And this is about electronic torture again. Well, I found something out that might be helpful. Well, I promise I will make a film every time I find something out, which is important. But I think there's something this might be helpful for some victims of electronic harassment, electronic torture. Well, you hear it maybe in the net that there's a voice to skull technology. This technique is quite old. I think it is started in the 50s, so this technology exists since 70 years. And well, the technique is that you have this ear and this hearing organ. You know, there's a channel first, and then at the end there's the balance organ. This is here, and behind this there's a balance nerve and hearing nerve. It's behind, and they found out that you can hit this ear nerve directly with an electromagnetic wave, so that if you target this nerve of a special person, the person hear something like words, sentence, and well, but other not, because you can target somebody special. So, and well, there's a lot of I would call them torture persons. They doing all day, all night long, sitting on a micro and talking nonsense and to make people crazy. Well, another guy, look out for Charlie. He said, well, there's a machine that produces a sentence for the victims in a kind of artificial intelligence. So you think something, and the machine pick it up and then responds to that what you thought. Well, there are all kinds of voice to skull harassments, but this I'm happy that they don't get my nerve, so they try it. Well, they try it maybe one time in a week, that I have a big yelling, and so they try to catch this nerve, but lucky me, they never succeed. So I'm free from this harassment. But there are many people who are under, so that they say them, well, why don't you kill yourself, or something like that. Very nasty. Well, but my video now is about a special thing I found out. So while I was in a forest a few days ago, and they were like every time, so they're coming with a mountain bike, and then they have a rucksack, and then they standing somewhere, and then beam me in the forest. So, but this time it was different. So the three men, they came, and then they drive beside me, and then they went away, and then after a few minutes, the three men, they were standing with the rucksacks. So, and then they start yelling in my ear. Well, I know this already. They do it also in my apartment. And then well, it makes no sense to attack three, because they all so if I would attack one of them, they say what the man was thinking, that we are attacking him with our rucksacks, but you know, this is only, that was only a radio in my rucksack. Maybe this devices, they look maybe like a radio or like a ghetto blaster. So, and well, anyway, the police has to stand down. So you know, that even if they find evidence in the rucksack, they would not help me, you know. So, and I reached this man, and then suddenly they drove away, and then I had this yelling maybe for 3 hours or 4 hours. So that means if this um, broadcast station or this device is gone, it stays, and it shows me that it must be an organism they beam into your channel. And well, I found some special films in Alien Covenants that is really similar to that what I experienced, and I will show you now.
This is wheat. What are the odds of finding human vegetation this far from Earth?
Who planted it?
Well, this was like we know in nature, you know, that there are special mushrooms that make a dust, and this dust goes with the wind, and so they multiply like this. I made such a film in a forest. I show you here. We call it in Germany bewusst. I don't know if this kind of mushroom exists in other countries, North America, but well, this is nothing special. But well, Julian Assange, he was talking about smart dust and something like this, that they cover everything with a special dust, which is intelligent, maybe this dust tiny microchips, but I think, well, the smart dust is only crystals, and they are quantum computing systems that, well, this computing works with light, so these crystals sending light to each other, and it is, well, it is existing. They already do this quantum computing, but this problem I'm talking now has nothing to do with quantum computing or smart dust. It is a living form. In my opinion, it is a plankton, or so plant-based form of living bacteria that makes noise. And I show you another film also from Alien Covenant.
Coming.
Yeah, you see here, this is kind of smart dust that goes in a orchestrated way right into this ear channel and then goes into the body. And in my opinion, this is really existing, where they always show in their Hollywood films what they are really doing. And well, I had the experience when the men, they were beaming me with these devices in their rucksacks. So, and then 3-4 hours later, this yelling in my ears was still there. So that means there's something that goes into your ear channel and then going into right beside or not far from your ear nerve. This is here, and well, you see this is the ear, and the beam goes in using high frequencies, so audio signals, I would say, so that they can well, you hear it in the moment the machines shoot, you don't hear it, but you hear later this yelling, yeah, this tinnitus noise, and it seems that they have a special bacteria or something that can produce noises not far from your ear nerve, but it has nothing to do with voice to skull technology, because they can't speak with me. So these are only dumb plantons, so they make a special light combined with audio signals, and this cause tinnitus. And well, and you have also this balance organ, you know, and well, my balance is not disturbed from this. My balance is more disturbed from other attacks, you know, in the past, but well, especially this Botox attacks, this neurotoxin that makes you slow, and you know, and so, and okay, talking now about the countermeasures. You spray into your ear. What is very good is chlorine dioxide. Well, I load up a film about Jim Humble and his protocol. Jim Humble protocol. They deleted it. You know, YouTube deleted this film, and I make a link below. So there, I found another film. So, and yeah, you can make. So I always have this bottles here, and you know, did you know that? So I'm looking like a wonder healer. Did you know that the Rockefellers started like this? So they went from one state to another, and every time one state kicked this Mr. Rockefeller out, so he started in another state and selling all his nonsense, and the people they believed that this would heal, you know, and then you know, but my things really heal, you know, my things I made, it's really helpful, and I don't want to have money, you know, but it's interesting. If you know the history of Rockefellers, they started like this as a wonder healer. Okay, the first thing is chlorine dioxide, and you can make it by your own. You need two components. First is hydrochloric acid, 5%, and a sodium chloride, 25%. Sodium chloride is the normal salt you use in the kitchen, but it is a concentration 25%. This is important. And if you mix it 1 to 1, you got this chlorine dioxide solution, and yeah, you can see this Jim Humble protocol, and you can easily make it by your own, or you can buy it ready. So there are also solutions already, chlorine dioxide. Second thing I found out is it is what I just so what I said I just show you here. You can stop it, this film. Well, that was the important information about chlorine dioxide. Well, the other thing I found out is sodium sulfate or sulfate. It is this. You can buy it almost everywhere. And it is a salt. You make a solution of it, and this is my favorite antidote against Botox attacks. So I just put this salt in and take it with water beside coal and you know, this small coal, sodium sulfate and coal I always take to counter this Botox attacks. Well, and well, you can also make a solution and spray it into your ear. If you have this problem with this yelling noise in your ear, maybe it helps. Um, in my case, it helps. So that shows me there are organisms that makes noises, and they bring it inside your ear channel, and then your ear nerve is hit by this. But it will not help against voice to skull. You know, voice to skull is another organism. It is a electromagnetic wave that hits directly your nerve, your ear nerve. So don't try this against voice to skull technology. So also glove oil. I have also with me glove oil. Well, normally I take this glove oil. Well, maybe it's not so good because it burns. It burns a little bit. But if it is necessary, I put it also in my ear channel. So usually I take this. You know, this Botox attacks, they start. There's the first beam. Something is prickling on my skin, so they have an organism that scratch your skin or open your skin a little bit, especially on the back brain, because they won't always hit your back brain, because this is the center of your nervous system. And then the second beam is then comes the Botox in, and then the Botox also they hit my skin, so they see, they have a special software to recognize my skin, and so I have it on the skin, this Botox, or this bacterium that produces this Botox, botulinum chloridis, I don't know the exact name. I made also a film about this. Maybe I link this also below, about neurotoxins. Well, and then this neurotoxin goes to the end of your nerves and then climbing up the nerve system till it reached your back brain, and then you are stoned sometimes the whole day, you know, or half a day, a few hours. So that if they hit me in the morning, that means the first half of my day is forgettable, you know, and so this glove oil kills this bacteria. Normally they have to open your skin, and if I feel something, it feels little bit like acid or like a small prickling. Then when I feel this, I take this glove oil, and then this bacteria dies. So this gives me better chance to get away from this Botox attack. Well, I think it is all what I have to say now. Well, that was again a special film. So if you hear this yelling or this tinnitus, it might be that it is a organism. They beam into your channel, but don't use it against voice to skull. That would be not helpful. And okay, that's for the moment. Wish you the best for the new year, and don't give up.